Attention coaches, 1 minute remaining for changes to the first attempt. 1 minute remaining.
So this is Group A of the men's 80 kilo final. And the lead going into it held on 172 by Hideki Odo. And on 171 it is Martin Perez of Mexico. And Jonathan Astudillo of Chile. And leading in terms of the total lift on 425, it is Safalu Samale of Uganda. We are now going to meet Group A. Some really prime names in that as well as we wrap up the 80 kilo final.
Attention coaches, no more changes to the first attempt. Welcome to the 2023 World Powerlifting Championships in Dubai. This is the men's up to 80 kilo Group A session. Let's meet the athletes. Representing Malaysia, Brian Gustin.
So, here are the final 10 in this 80 kilo decider.
Representing
From
Syria,
Malaysia,
Shadi
Brian
Issa.
Gustin. Syria, Shadi Issa.
Representing Uzbekistan, Yashinbek Oltiev.
Uzbekistan, Yashinbek Oltiev.
Representing Dominican Republic,
From the Dominican Republic, Jesus Rodriguez.
Vallejo. Representing Brazil, Ailton Bento de Souza.
From Brazil, Ailton Bento de Souza.
Representing Republic of Korea, Kim Gyu-ho.
From Korea, Kim Gyu-ho.
Representing Colombia, Francisco Palomeque Palacios. Representing Iraq, Rasul Mohsen.
The American silver medalist last year, Francisco Palomeque from Colombia.
Representing People's Republic
Coming through
of
the
China,
Asian record
Gu
holder
Xiaofei.
for Iraq, Rasul Mohsen.
And representing Islamic
World champion
Republic
from China,
of
Gu
Iran,
Xiaofei.
Ruhollah Rostami.
And the heaviest attempt will be incoming by the world championship silver medalist last time and the Paralympic champion from Iran,
These are the
Ruhollah
athletes in the men's up to 80
Rostami.
kilo Group A session.
Serious campaigners all. Mohsen, Gu, Rostami, Palomeque, Kim, in particular Rodriguez. This is going to be as competitive as it gets.
So they'll head back. They probably have 1 to 2 more
Please
warm-ups
direct your
left,
attention to the screen
and
behind
then
the
they'll
stage
move into the other
select our
room and queue up to be ready to come
play.
lift.
So now, draw for the referees for this Group A.
Please
There they are.
welcome the technical officials to the field of play.
It's a heavy working morning for some.
Chief referee, Finland, Jari
Chief referee, centre referee from Finland, it's Jari Laine.
Left referee, Malaysia.
The left side
Rasia
referee from
Mohammed.
Malaysia, Rasia Mohammed.
Right referee, Republic of
Right hand
Korea.
side referee from
Eugene
Korea,
Lee.
it's Lee Eugene.
Technical controller,
Technical
Hungary.
controller from Hungary,
Tibor Gergo.
it's Tibor Gyerko.
Technical
And
delegate,
the technical delegate
Libya,
from Libya is
Fatih
Fatih
Leshab.
Lashahab. That is
Spotter
Group A.
rowers. Please join us
We're
on
on
the
the
field
way
of play.
to the penultimate individual final of what has been the typically spectacular week. These World Powerlifting Championships. The final setup being made. And the countdown
The spotter loaders are putting
imminent
170 kilos
for
up
this
there with a
80
rack height
kilo
of
Group
16.
A.
For this men's up to 80 kilo Group
Go
A
up to
session
225 in this opening
10,
round. Here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready for para-powerlifting? The bar is loaded. Calling our first athlete. Representing Malaysia, Brian Gustin. Correction, 170 is
Been a
for
quick switch of weights.
Shadi Isa, Syria.
Shadi Isa has suddenly come in with a 170. He started the African Championships with that. He finished 4th actually behind the winner, Rasul Mohsin, who we see later. But none of the other medalists from that are in this. So Shadi Isa going for 170, 4th for Syria in the African Open Championships because he was in the open section. They used to have an Arab Championships, but it was pretty much just a one-off in 2007. That's where Usman made his big debut for Egypt. Shadi Isa. It's a good start for him. So 170, and obviously there's additional targets for him. Paris and Hangzhou. And the Asian Para Games, which come up in a couple of months' time. Here he comes. Steady for 170.
Good
that
lift,
is a
Isa.
good lift for Isa. The 4th placer in Cairo as an open athlete. Ha! That's a good start. He'll be fine. It's not anything he's not done before.
Fantastic. Touches nice on the chest, straight up, perfect timing. Not too fast, not too slow, just absolutely perfect. Drives it straight up. Nicely done.
Representing Malaysia, first round attempt, Brian Gustin.
So Brian Gustin, who's made his own name in international powerlifting. His brother is watching very close to where we are. Bonnie, been in world record form of late. World record form this week. So silver in the ASEAN, the Southeast Power Games in Solo last year. Nicely consistent in his own right. And now a championship medalist in his own right. Silver again it was in both the best lift and the total lift of the Southeast Asian Games in Phnom Penh a few weeks ago for Malaysia. Well, the family are here and very supportive, and obviously he's from a great sporting family, full stop. Struggling with that. No, he's not going to get the press complete. No. That's not how he wanted that to start. Started at 180. Now, 183 is what he had as his best lift in the recent Southeast Asian Games. So he has done that mark before. But starting at 180 here, just not quite been able to get that, unfortunately. It's really a struggle.
We see he came out uneven just when he unlocked it, and the entire attempt was uneven. Right side lower than the left, on the way back up, same thing. So he just needs to stay even on the way out, bring it down straight. drive it up.
For Uzbekistan. Fourth in the Asia-Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek last year. Yashinbek Oltiev. Ironically enough, he was denied a spot in the medals by his teammate, Beksot Jamilov. It is his second World Championships. He was 9th previously.
1 minute.
He actually made his international debut in Berck-sur-Mer at the European Open Championships in 2018. And if you're new to the sport and you're wondering, oh, so they're the European Championships and the European Open in the same place, it is the same competition, just with entrants from the other continents as well. They're in the Open competition, but it's all together. It's the same lifts going towards two separate events, if you like. Here is Oltiev 182. Good lift, 182. Oltiev is progressing well, and he leads for Uzbekistan.
Really, really nice and clean, just straight down, tight on the chest, straight up, great drive. There was no concern, no question about that whatsoever. Nicely done.
Next to the bar is loaded, representing Dominican Republic, Jesus Rodriguez Vallejo.
He did really well. Justly satisfied. So coming up now for the Dominican Republic, Jesus Rodriguez. Gold in the Veracruz World Cup in June. 4th in the Pan Am Games last time out in Lima, so he's got something big to aim for in a couple of months in Santiago, and that's as close as he has got 2 medals. Emin Kichi and Maria Carvajal have been his international coaches of late. He started 185, he won with 182 in Veracruz. He didn't get his opening lift, interestingly, but he managed to smooth that out later, and bronze in Bogota, the World Cup there in 2021. Sixteenth of the last World Championships. He's going to finish way above that, so long as he gets a mark in, importantly. Well, he has got some really impressive results in. Wasn't that the America's Championship last year in St. Louis, but good success in Veracruz. Coming in at 185. Let's see what they made of that press and how even it was on the way up. That is no lift, all 3 voting down on the press. It's been a bit of a struggle early on in this Group A. Well then, that complicates matters for the Dominican.
You know, he just took his time on the way out, which was great. When the referee said press, he took his time. He descended on his time, nicely, good stop, and then it just started to fall apart on the way up. Just beautiful descent, and then he just starts locking out so much faster on the right than the left, and just can't fix it. He's gonna have to go back and take a look at that.
Brazil, Elton Bento de Souza coming in at 186. As we said before, Brazil were not represented in Veracruz. They have had national competitions this year, however, and Elton de Silva, he's been around a long time. The Pan Ams in 2007. National champion this year in April. Lifted 191 for that. Silver in St. Louis in the Americas Championship, behind Francisco Palamecche, and then in the open sections, Donato Telesca went heavier still as he picked up the open gold. So this is 186 for Ailton Bento, and that is no lift on the press. Well, well, well.
As much weight as you can move, it has to be technically accurate. He did not lock out on the right side as high as he did the left side. The left side goes up, the right side lags. It has to be even. And so he gets 3 red lights, unfortunately.
Yeah, dissatisfaction. Quite a few misses early on in this opening round, curiously.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Colombia, Francisco Palamecche Palacios.
Francisco Palamecche, the Americas champion. Coming out for Colombia here, and he is going for a Legends record. He still is the Pan Am champion. He has the 2 Americas crowns currently in his grasp, 4th in the Paralympics in Tokyo. Jefferson Dorrego, the national team coach now since last year. He's on stage with Francisco Palamecche. The Legends Americas record, 192, previously unfilled. It's a new category, the veterans, the masters section. So the big build-up. It's not just about records. World Championships are about medals. This to take the lead when so many others have suffered in this round. Can he do it? He's getting ready. On the way. Jefferson's given him. And he's taken with both hands. He's got the press complete. Francisco Palamecche. The Legends Americas record is his. He leads the Americas competition. He leads the World Championship on 193.
Just completely flawless. Takes it out, brings it straight down, locked on his chest, drives it straight back up. An absolutely perfect attempt. Just perfect. Nicely done.
Really impressive by Francisco Palamecche. The man they call Piri from Quibdom finds the lead. He's the only one in the Legends category, so he has won the Legends category. The total lift is a different story, both in terms of the Legends and in terms of overall. Bronze in the Asia-Oceania Championships for Kim Kyu-ho. He's coming out at 200. That's real lifetime best territory. Well, he lifted up to 193 in getting that bronze in Pyeongtaek last year. His 4th World Championship, and that success, the first major championship medal for the man from Incheon. Kim Gyu-ho, 200. Good lift. He's made it work. The first man to break 200 in this World Championship final.
210 kilos,
And that was impressive. He made fast work of it. Technically accurate though, took it out. Here he comes, down in his chest and straight back up. Remember, the break only has to be a break between the descent and the ascent. That timing was perfect. Nicely done.
He's got the good results. So we are getting the serious weights in now, and that is certainly continuing with this next man. Rasul Mohsin, the Asian record holder from Iraq. It was a big battle for him in December between Rasul Mohsin and Ruhala Rostami in the Dubai World Cup, the Bazaar World Cup, and Rostami won it by 1 kilo, 218 to 217. This, to start, is 210. It is the third heaviest weight being attempted in this opening round of this group. The reigning African Open champion, that success in Cairo at the end of last year, the former Asia-Oceania Asian Games champion, World and Paralympic silvers in his career as well. No mark registered in Tokyo though, so he has to beware. 210, Rasul Mohsin. Top three in this are starting high, very high, and Mohsin has got that. 210, what a start for Mohsin and for Iraq. The twice Paralympic silver medalist, trying to make good on his 4th place in the last World Championships 2 years ago.
And he's asking the coach on the side, why did I get the 1 red? He got 2 whites, and the 1 red was for the stop sequence. Let's see. And so it's pretty fast. Not only is it fast, but it kind of glides off his chest. You have to distinctly stop. Other than that, though, 2 whites, he's moving on.
Good lift.
Currently ranked number 1 on the road to Hangzhou in the Asian Para Games in his home country.
Gu Xiaofei of China. A serious contender, being the world champion. Gold in Pyeongtaek in the Asia-Oceania Championships last year with a lift of 231. There he is leading the race to Hangzhou, so he's there, don't worry about that at all. The Paralympic silver medalist, the reigning Asia-Oceania Asian Games and world champion. 221. This is a serious mark. He has got it.
China.
221 for Gu Xiaofei, leads for China. He means business.
Please, 225 kilos.
That was just excellent, just excellent. Really nicely done. Slower timing than the lifter before him, but completely accurate. The right side ref gives him a red on the stop sequence, not sure I see it. However, either way, he gets 2 whites and he moves on. Nicely done.
The other top candidate for gold for Iran, Rahula Rostami, the world record holder. That big victory over Mosin by 1 kilo in the World Cup in Dubai before Christmas. The former world and Paralympic champion, the reigning Asian Games champion with a big title to defend in a couple of months' time in Anju. World champion in 2019, Paralympic champion, Rio 2016.
Taking some time to get his mental together, breathing, relaxing, remembering that your mental focus is half the game. You're doing a nice job with this.
1 minute.
So Rostami coming in at 2:25. His world record is in 240s, 241 that is, so don't worry about that for the moment. He's worried about taking the lead. 4 heavier than Gu this attempt is, and it is a good one. 3 white lights for Rahula Rostami, and he leads. Lovely lift by Rostami. He's in front, 3 misses out of the 10 attempts in that opening round, and Rostami, Gu, Mosin, the 1, 2, 3.
That was outstanding, just outstanding. Timing perfect on the way down. Nice stop, drives it straight up. Timing perfect on the way up, locks it out. Just beautiful. Nicely done.
Yeah, decent job by him. No doubting that. So, Shadi Issa coming out again for Syria. He got 170 last time, going for 176 here. Fourth in the Asia Oceania Championships. There he is in the road to Hangzhou. 7th spot for the upcoming Asian Para Games. That should be all right.
Spending some time focusing prior to laying on the bench. And now he's ready.
1 minute.
West Asian Games champion. Claimed that in 2017. Silver in 2019, subsequently, Shadi Issa. Asian Games bronze in 2014 is, I suppose, from an entire continental point of view, the big highlight. He's actually only been in 1 Olympic Games. It's not easy to qualify for, obviously, in the Paralympics. He finished 7th in 2012. Ooh, look at that. 176 Shadi Issa. That is a good lift. He's done well. He's done very, very well.
That was outstanding, just perfect. The timing was unbelievable. He had great control of it. There's nothing about this attempt that wasn't good. Just perfect. Straight down. Holds it on the chest, rocks it up, locks it out, beautiful. And he knows it, nicely done.
So the return of Brian Gustin. So he's fared really, really well in the past few Southeast Asian Games. He's made a good breakthrough of late internationally. Sixth in the Asia-Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek last year. 13th in his only previous World Championships, which was 2 years ago. Now he's a lot more competitive, just so long as he gets this lift in. 180 he honestly really struggled with last time. Himself really pumped up for it at least. He's still got loads of time. Can he get... Oh, it's not going to be his day. It's not going to be his day. He's not been able to get the first two at 180. He's not been able to press them, unfortunately, at all. So he's gone in, by the looks of it, certainly by today's standards, just a little too heavy. That's a pity. His brother Bonnie is, say, about 10 feet from a commentary position.
He really tried to adjust the descent, slow it down a little bit, and he still touches the chest, drives up, halfway, gets stuck, and then starts to come back down. No lift. Most unfortunate.
I'm afraid that is just a little bit of pressure on him now. It'll be a bit of a challenge as we move on to Uzbekistan. And the man who got his first lift in, impressively, 182, and he was so delighted about it as well. Yashinbek Altiev of Uzbekistan, fourth in the Asia-Oceania Championships last year. His personal coach has been Kurol Orazimbetov. This for 185.
Really nice chest extension there, just nice and high up. Fantastic.
1 minute.
This is way above what he's lifted before in competition. 176 his lifetime best. He's already improved that. The 182 in the opening round. This for 185. Chest sequence was interesting, and so is the press. Let's see how he's done. Ah, 2-1 against on the press. 185 he doesn't get.
He looked so great on the way down. The stop on the chest was great, and on the way up as he's driving, the right just locks out, goes way faster than the left, and he just can't catch up. If he tried to catch up, he would have stopped. It would have been a red. Either way, no good.
So he misses out. Man who didn't get 186 in the opening round, Ailton de Souza of Brazil, coming now. Twice an America's silver medalist. And Lima last time in the Pan Ams he got the bronze, so he has quality. We know that. Can he make an impact? 186 here. Well, the spotters had to wait in there right at the end. So that is not going to get given. Our press sequence was a bit of a variance. He won't get that, and that is now 2 misses for Elton Bento de Souza, and the pressure is really on at this stage. But he was not going to get the marks for that. And technically speaking, I'm not sure if he even completed the press before the spotters had to come in.
Bounces on the chest, straight up, uneven as we see. This is where it's getting tougher and tougher now. The athletes are tired from all the warm-ups. They're just trying to hit their higher marks. Some of them might have come in a little too heavy. It gets tougher and tougher.
Jesus Rodriguez of the Dominican Republic going now for 187. Sometimes it's a curiosity, the events that some participants miss. Jesus Rodriguez not at the Americas Championship last year. Well, he did get gold at the Veracruz World Cup. And it is the Dominican Republic, if I remember, actually, of most of their team based in Europe right now. Sure that's the case anyway. So he's ready to go and aiming for 187, and he needs it now. Missed 185, but he's keep going, still on his path. That's one thing at least. 2 kilos added on this time. Missed 185, this 187. That was not even on the way up. Doesn't get it, all against him on the press. Actually, the left side referee voted against him on the body sequence as well. All 3 voted against him on the press. He doesn't get it, and like Brian Gustin, like Elton Bento de Souza, 2 misses out of 2 for Rodriguez.
Yeah, same issue as the first time, struggling on that left side. He's just far below the right side once he comes off his chest, and it happens fairly quickly. A couple of adjustments, especially because he's very flexed on that side, so something is different about that side of his body. Whether this is regular or not, I don't know. I would bring his grip in one and just let him try and lift that way. It's a tough call.
Another attempt at a Legends Americas record for Francisco Palomeque, who has won the Legends competition, but he's also looking for a high finish here. And don't forget as well the total lift, which everybody in Group B hit snake eyes. So 3 added on from the last one for Francisco Palomeque, the Pan Am champion with a big title to defend in Eastern Santiago in November. He's the reigning Americas champion as well from last year. It was his first ever Americas championship, and he became the Americas champion. So Jefferson Dorego, satisfied that he's ready to go. Still tons of time, 90 seconds left. He's keen. Here he is. Francisco Palomeque. Look at that. Powerful lift. He's got the press complete. Oh, it's 2-1 against on the press. Here was the left and the center referees who didn't give it. So the right side referee, which is the angle that we have, called that a good lift. Certainly from that right side angle, as you were viewing it, that's the impression that they got. And that's the impression that you would have with the naked eye, but not from the other angle.
Fast on the chest, and also he bounced and sunk on the chest. So there you have it.
Kim Kyu-ho, the man they call Dreaming Kyu-ho. Very soon he might be, because he's looking to leap up into the bronze medal positions here. The Asia Oceania bronze medalist.
Kim is ranked 5th on the road to Hangzhou on the Asian Para Games in Hangzhou, China later this year.
So Kim with 11 to add on.
1 minute.
So here he comes, Kim for 2:11. This will be very significant if he gets it. Just needs a bit more. It's not coming. It's not coming. Lots of misses in this second round, and reality is beginning to bite. That would have set him up into 3rd place. He stays 4th.
Just really nice on the way down, fast on the chest, bounced, and then he just couldn't get it. His buttocks raises off the bench, just multiple things going on, trying to get that up, and he could not, and the spotters help him out. He's really got to slow that down on the chest, drive straight up, use the strength of his upper body only. And we'll see if he can come back and get that on the 3rd attempt.
Now a cavalcade of champions. Twice Paralympic silver medalist. Former Asia Oceania, former Asian Games champion. World silver medalist 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. Mohsin Rasul of Iraq. .218.
1 minute.
This would still keep him in the bronze medal position. It would keep the door open for the total lift, and it would bring him within 3 kilos at present to the silver medal and 7 away from gold. But it would also surely shut the trapdoor on anybody else leaping into the medals. In terms of Paris, he is looking good. 364 days to go. Here he comes. Decent lift. Really good lift at 218. And a very good lift. Mohsin gets it.
That was fantastic. Just textbook perfect. Straight down, holds it on the chest, totally controlled on the way down, totally controlled timing on the way up, and locks it out. Nicely done, great job.
Yeah, Mohsin lifting 218 for a man who won silver in Beijing in 08, Rio 2016 at the Paralympic Games, silver at the 2010 Worlds. That was fabulous. So the reigning Asia Oceania, Asian Games, world champion. 3 Paralympic silvers. It's Gu Xiaofei leading the road to Hangzhou. Just ahead of Rastami in that list. They're all fine. Head and shoulders ahead of the rest, and he's the defending champion in that. He's the defending champion in this. Loads of titles he currently has to his name. The Paralympic silver again, it was for him last time in Tokyo. Pushing through at 2:28. This would be serious stuff to take the lead. He has taken the lead. Overtakes Rastami. 228. Gu moves on, and how?
And he gets 1 red for stops, same as before. 2 whites, so he's punched it through.
Thank you, the bar is loaded.
And we'll see what happens here. Straight down, straight up. Nice, really nice lift.
So now, Ruhala Rastami, the Paralympic champion. Of course, that opening ceremony of the Paralympic Games, Place de la Concorde. The 1-year out anniversary was last night. $365 days to go. Yeah, it is a leap year. So Rastami is going to be at the Asian Para Games, barring injury or some such. Second place right now. This to go back into the lead. He's got the
1 minute.
deep breathing done. Still got plenty of time in terms of the lift. It's still a minute, barely. Rastami go in front by 1 kilo. Powerful stuff. Rastami at 2:29 is in the gold medal position again. The Paralympic champion overtakes the world champion to take the lead with 1 round to go, and the top 3 have all got their lifts in.
That was beautiful. That was just simply beautiful. Such great timing. Great stop. Technically 100% accurate. Nicely done. Really nicely done. Just couldn't ask for better than that.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Malaysia, Brian Gustin.
So now there's plenty who will have their fingers crossed for Brian Gustin, because he has had 2 lifts and he has missed them both. And he hasn't completed the press either time, and that's been an issue.
He's going to have to dig really deep to get this now, because not only physically tired, but also emotionally, he's really got to gather himself. Forget about what happened the other 2, come in like new and just drive this home.
Goes without saying. So, another attempt at 180. In terms of the race to Hangzhou, a bit more tentative for him, depending on the final places. Might just be okay.
One minute.
Third time lucky. That is unfortunate. And actually, all three had gone against him on the stop sequence as well as that press, so he's gone in a bit too heavy today. And for the Southeast Asian Games silver medalist, well, is being greeted very philosophically. What can he do but shrug, I guess?
And there's so many things that could be at play here. He could not be feeling well physically, emotionally. He could have not gotten enough rest. His food intake might not be right. There's a lot of things going on. Either way, he's missed all three. It's unfortunate, and it's a tough, tough day for him.
It's funny, I was talking to Bobby Boddy from the United States a little bit earlier, and he was saying he'd just feel a little bit ill in the morning of his competition, which was a shame, but that's it. You just don't know how you're going to feel when you wake up in the morning. C'est la vie, as they say somewhere. Shadi Issa as we continue the final round. Now, here's one of only four, him and the top three, who can get all three of their lifts successfully in. Safalu Tamale of Uganda is currently leading the total lift out of Group C on 425. Palameke has won the Legends competition. Silver in that to Hideki Odo. And bronze to Behram Saparov. Total lift in that is wide open. We'll try and return to that later. But Shadi Issa, 2017 West Asian Games champion. It is a grand title. This for 181, so he will be 7th still. He's not guaranteed to finish 7th. But it's worth a go. Shadi Issa for Syria, 181. It's a good lift. Oh yes, so he leads the total lift. And he will finish at worst 4th in the total lift. And he's the first to complete out of the last, 12, 13 lifters. 181, that is fantastic. That is lifetime best stuff. That is potential world championship medal stuff in the total lift. Shadi Issa.
Absolutely perfect. Straight down, locked on the chest, drives it straight back. Very honestly, he looked like he had more in the tank. He looked like he could have gone heavier. That was fantastic.
Very close to a lifetime best shot. He has gone to 188 in his career. As we go to Uzbekistan and Yashinbek Altiev. 185 he's wrapping up with. So again, he doesn't leap up if he gets this, but at least he would get this. And there's still 2 to go who don't have a mark registered yet. Jesus Rodriguez and Alton Bento D'Souza. Altiev in terms of the road to Hangzhou is very comfortable. There's no real jostling for position in terms of that. So, Yashinbek Altiev. Well, he's got the lift complete. How's he done? Yes, he's got it. 185 OTF. He has done very well with that. It matches his best of recent months, matches his race to the Asian Games, which he will be at. It's hard to imagine he wouldn't be. OTF 185, all good.
Absolutely perfect. Straight down, locked on the chest, blows it up, locks it out. Nicely done.
Representing Brazil, Ailton Bento de Souza.
So, pressure time. Ailton Bento de Souza. 2 misses at 186, and now he has to get this. No more chances left. The American silver medalist in Bogota 2018, St. Louis last year, bronze in the Pan Ams in 2019. And, well, he will be feeling the pressure.
See, he's really gathering his focus. He really wants to get under this and get this. Making sure the coach just straps him in super tight. And that top strap will help him resist as he drives the bar off his chest.
This is it, 186. Well, he's punched through well. He's completed the lift. Oh, it's 2-1 against. 2 on the stop, 2 on the press. And he does not register a mark. 11th at the last World Championships. And it's the second Worlds out of 3 where Ailton Bento de Souza doesn't score. Oh, that's unfortunate. Really, really is.
Very unfortunate. Nice on the way down. Doesn't stop long enough. Drives it up. Bar is uneven. Right side higher than the left. He'll go home, watch the video with the coaches, and hopefully make the adjustments needed.
The last 3 America's Championships, he's won a medal. It's the same referees usually from around the world. Them's the breaks. Jesus Rodriguez is in the same position. Needs 187 here. Again, he hasn't registered a mark, so he's been wiped out for the total lift. He just wants to get on the board. This would put him into 5th place. 16th in the last World Championships. If he gets this, he goes 11 places higher, and he would not be knocked down from 6th. It's only the top 5 who are left to go after this. Excellent gold medal performance in Veracruz at the World Cup in the past few months. And this is a biggie. So 187. 3rd time of asking. Well, he's tried to keep that under control and to get the press even on the way through. He didn't. That was beginning to turn. More than beginning, really. So 3 in this final group. Rodriguez, Ailton Bento, and Brian Gustin wipe out. They don't register a mark.
Same issue. Right side just locks out long before the left. Fast on the chest. Again, you can go faster on the chest, but there has to be a stop discernible between the ascent and the descent. He double bounces on the chest and then locks out unevenly. That's just unfortunate.
Francisco Palameke, 193 with his opening mark. That was a new Legends American record. He has won the Legends Gold. This would break the Legends Americans record again. If he gets this, he wins the Legends total lift. Bronze medal. Albeaba and Nigo both lifted. A total of 416 in Group C, and the funny thing is they were dead even. Nigo got there first, so Nigo is currently in the Legends total gold. Well, there's no current about it, he's won it. And Albeaba in second, and those places were clinched due to Palameke's last miss. So Palameke 196 for a new Legends America's record. He would stay in 5th position in this World Championship. He has the Legends Gold. This would be for the Legends total bronze. He's not got it. 2 and against 2 in the press, 1 in the stop, and he misses out. And that's it. 4 to go. Well, he's given it a good tilt. 193 he got. And Francisco Palameke helped through.
Fast on the chest, uneven, lockout, back towards the rack as he's going up. It needs to drive straight up. That's unfortunate. He's disappointed, understandably.
Republic of Korea, Kim Gyu-ho.
Kim Gyu-ho of Korea got 200, missed 211, going for 211 again. He has already finished in 4th place. For this to get a very impressive mark. The man who claimed bronze in the Asia Oceania Championships last year, and that after not having a mark in the previous ones. He's fine for the race to Hangzhou. Is to stay 5th in that table. He would match Borisov there.
He has more of a weightlifting setup where he goes back way behind the bar, and then he'll bring himself up and hyperextend that chest.
He won't make it. Kim ends on 200. Whether he was going to get that or not, it is 4th place for Kim Gyu-ho, and that by a long, long way is his best ever World Championship finish.
226 kilos, rack 15.
Anytime you see that bar coming down that fast, especially on the 3rd attempts, you know they're going to pretty much bounce or glance on that chest. It's not going to be long enough, and then they're trying to drive and they just get stuck at the midway point. That was a really nice try, and great that this was his best showing so far.
Down to the last 3. Russell Mosen of Iraq in the bronze medal position. Paralympic silvers twice over. World silver in 2010, his first World Championship medal in 13 years. It's a leap of 8 kilos. Whether he gets it or not, in every standing, in every table, he stays where he is. But if he does get it, He takes the lead in the total lift. Shada Issa currently leading that 5.27. Those in Group C who got it and locked in will be sweating a little. The total lift, Issa 5.27. Second, Tamale 4.25. Right now, third, having got to 4.16 first, it is Ni Go of Uganda. Always helps to get to a mark first these days. Mosin, 2.26. For an impressive final tally and a huge final total lift. So he is going for a gold. He's certainly going for another medal. He's won the World Championship bronze, his first World Championship medal in 13 years. And it's a good lift. He leads the total. He wins the bronze and maybe better in the total competition. 226. Rasul Mohsin of Iraq has been impeccable today.
That was just really great. He got one red on body position. We'll see what happened, but what a fantastic dynamic lift that was. He's really a great lifter to watch. Straight down, straight up, and I see where his buttocks might have raised on the one side, and that's why he got that red. Nice job. Well done.
This is the final clash. The world champion Gu Xiaofei against the Paralympic champion Ruhala Rostami. Rostami leads on 2.29, Gu in second on 2.28. So the 1-2 for the Asian Para Games. They'll be there. They are both defending champions of the Asian Para Games as well, but there's only one medal for this. And when they clashed in Tokyo, it was Rostami who edged out Gu. Gu to go in front in this World Championship in Dubai. Lifting 2.31, Gu Xiaofei. He's got the press in. It's good! It's 3 white lights and Gu Xiaofei goes into the gold medal position.
That was simply awesome. That was unbelievable. Nicely done. Simply perfect.
So the point to be made here is that Mohsin and Gu have been successful. Rostami can be as well. And if they all are, they can go for the power lift, but the world record is 2.41 from Rostami. It's a bit away. Gu leads by 2 kilos from Rostami, and Mohsin is third. And Gu, by the way, leads the total lift on 6.80. Mohsin second, 6.54, and Issa third, 5.27. Safalo Tamale hung on for a long time on 4.25. To his credit out of Group C. Ruhala Rostami, the Paralympic champion, Asian Games champion, world gold in 2019. This is 5th World Championship, and he has gained a medal at every one. 1 gold, 3 silvers today. What will be added to it? Comes down to this.
One minute.
Rostami 2.32 to be world champion again. And Rostami gets it by 2-1. And Rostami gets the gold to be world champion. Gu second, Mosen third. That's the 1, 2, 3 in the total lift as well. What a sensational end. Ruhala Rostami.
That was simply unbelievable. He just kept driving it. He was not going to be denied. You saw halfway up, he started to slow down, but he drove it straight. Excellent. Well done.
Rostami, such an immense weight. And he made it work. He was voted down by the center referee in the press, but the referees from the sides gave it. And that is a tremendous lift to win the gold by Ruhala Rostami. Gu and Rostami can nominate a power lift, but they will not. Rostami gets the gold 2-3-2. Gu the silver 2-3-1. Mosen the bronze 2-2-6. And that is the 1, 2, 3 in the total. Shadi Isa, 4th and 5-2-7. We have to congratulate him for that. And Safalu Tamale, 5th and 4-2-5. Palameke wins the Legends competition on 1-9-3. Silver in the Legends going to Hideki Odo, 1-7-2. And bronze in the Legends to Behram Saparov, 1-6-5. And in terms of the Legends total, because he got there first, Mohamed Nigo of Uganda will take that 4-16. And Abdul Raziz Alba Abba, second on 4-16. First come, first served. They got all their lifts in, that was the important thing. And the bronze would go to Hideki Odo, actually, in that. What a combination.
welcome the medalists.
Truly, what a competition. So much toing and froing, and the last three lifts were all good. So the lead changing hands in each round. Presenting the medals, the Vice President International Sales of Eleiko, Andreas Andret.
The medals will be presented by Mr. Andreas Andret, Eleiko Vice President International Sales. Bronze medalist, representing Iran, Rasul Mohsen.
Rasul Mohsen, last a World Championship medalist in 2010, but he did get silver in Rio 2016 at the Paralympic Games. Former Asia-Oceania champion. Rasul Mohsen picking up the bronze. He got all of his lifts in, and right towards the end of the competition he was leading the total lift. But then the last two lifts were good, which meant that he was overtaken. And with one lift to go, Gu Xiaofei was leading. 2-3-1 on the brink of defending successfully his world title. Silver for Gu Xiaofei. Silver in the total lift as well. And that because the final lift went up from the Paralympic champion, Ruhala Rostami of Iran, who is now the world champion too. 232. A total lift of 686, so he picks up both available World Championship gold medals. Asian Games champion he is right now as well. Gu also. They'll be in Hangzhou, but Rostami takes gold for Iran.
Congratulations to the medalists.
Really impressive victory, and secured only by the final lift. How often do we see that happening? Rostami, Gu, Mohsen, gold, silver and bronze. And the same order for the total lift as well. Rostami, the world champion, on the way to defending his Paralympic crown next year. Gu only missed out by 1 kilo.
The final weight category of the individual portion of this championship starts at 3 o'clock this afternoon with the C group in the men's up to 88 kilo category.
So we're back at 2 for the men's
4:05, it's
88
Group B
kilo
and Group
final.
A wraps up at
There'll be 3 groups on that.
5:10 this afternoon.
We'll be back with you for that. The last
Here
of
at
the individual
2023
finals
World Para-Powerlifting
in
Championships
Dubai.
in Dubai, United Arab Emirates.